What's up, YouTube? Capital G here, looking at a brand new Exceed monster coming out of the March edition of the V-Jump in Japan. This is actually F-Zero, a Utopic Future Slash. That name is a hell of a lot to say. That's a mouthful. In fact, the name actually takes up the entire space right here in the little name bar thing, but the artwork on the card is absolutely epic. I love this artwork. It actually reminds me, even though it's obviously F-Zero, it reminds me a little bit of Utopic Roots. I don't know why, but maybe they're just two monsters that I like the artwork on. So obviously, it's a light warrior Exceed because, you know, it's like a Utopic card. 0 attack, 0 defense, just like the original F-Zero. You can summon it using two non-number Exceed monsters with the same rank. So if you Burning Abyss players or PK players out there are used to summoning F-Zero with like double Dante or Breaksword and Dante, you can still pretty much summon it the same exact way, but you can summon it other ways. It says you can also Exceed summon this card using one Utopia monster or using the original F-Zero Utopic Future as Exceed material, and then obviously the materials just transfer over. So that means you can just go into, like, if you're playing ABC or whatever, you can just go into regular Utopia and you can just stack this card on top of it and bam, a little easier to summon than the original F-Zero. We've got 3 effects. First effect, this card gains 500 attack for each number monster in each graveyard. Second effect, this card cannot be destroyed by battle. Third effect, once per turn, you can detach one material from this card. This card can make a second attack during each battle phase. Alright guys, so I'm not going to pull any of my punches and I'm going to be brutally honest in my review. This card is very, very mediocre in my opinion. Like, I don't think it's a good card at all. And what's so disappointing about this new Future Slash is the fact that it's so significantly weaker and worse than the original F-Zero, which is a card that still sees play today. I mean, there are versions of PK Fire and Burning Abyss that still consider F-Zero to be an absolute staple in the deck, but I don't think I see them playing this card. Like, for starters, I mean, you look at the fact that it doesn't have any resistance to card destruction, which the original one had. This means that if you Dark Hole it, it means if you try and target it with Dark Destroyer, or if you Regeki it, okay, it just dies, and then you're out of a monster, where the original one could detach a material and bam, you still had a monster on the field. The second thing is, yeah, it has battle immunity like the original, but you still take the damage. Thumbs up for that Arc V spicy meme right there. But what I'm saying is, yeah, you're probably going to summon it in defense mode, but if your opponent finds a way to put it in attack mode, like this guy has 0 attack and 0 defense base stats. Like, that's not very good. They can just take their field and ram it into this guy, and it's the same thing as if they're hitting your life points. The third, and what really didn't make sense to me, is the fact that it gains attack based on number monsters, but you don't even have to use number monsters to summon it. So what the fuck? Like, let's just say you're playing PK Fire, right? And you use a Breaksword and a Dante, or double Dante, or Leviair and Breaksword to summon this. You're not guaranteed to have any number monsters in the graveyard. So why would they make an effect where it gains attack based on number monsters when you don't even have to use number monsters to summon it? Like, are you supposed to rely on your opponent? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Even if you go like Utopia and then you go Utopia Prime and then you extend to this guy and you somehow get those Utopias into the graveyard, whoopee, he has 1000 attack. What the fuck are you supposed to do with a 1000 attack monster? You're not going to put it in attack mode because your opponent's going to ram everything they have into it. Like, I don't know. I really don't understand what they were trying to do with this card. And the last thing that doesn't make any sense is why this guy can attack twice when its stats are so ass. Like, relying on your opponent to put a bunch of number monsters in the graveyard is a stupid fucking strategy. If you end up running into Zodiac Beasts or Metaphors or Paleozoics decks that don't even run number cards, what are you going to do? For you to do any significant damage with this guy, you have to find a way of getting 4 number monsters in your graveyard. And it's like, dude, that's so much work. Like, just summon Utopia the Lightning, a significantly better card at that point. So I don't know. I really don't understand what they were trying to do here other than just make a card a little different. But to me, they made the card a lot worse. But I don't know. Maybe you guys have thought of some amazing plays that I just don't know. If those come up, yeah, I'll completely eat my words. And I guess I'll just have to change my opinion on the card. But as of right now, I don't really like it that much because I don't think it's very good. If you guys agree or if you guys disagree, please leave that comment in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching. As always, subscribe if you have not already.